Hello, I'm Barry Schmaltz of BarrySchmaltz.com, where you are too. And I'm talking about the songs on the album Barry Schmaltz Presents. That's Barry Schmaltz Presents. I get up front, right up front there. Guy Tromboni's, ooh, big spoiler alert there, Unmixed Masters. Why? Because he's a composer. Very creative. Do you recognize that song? It was very popular the top of July of 2015. Chili Hiccups. And it was played. It's Guy Tromboni, who's trombone guy. He didn't want anyone to know. He thought it would be cool. That's why he switched from saxophone. All right. Anyway, he's playing this thing. This thing. I don't know, Canton. E flat. Anyway, he's playing this with that. Anyway, it would sound a lot better if it was on some other that demonstrated better. There, that's an example of how to play like that. Anyway, it's a technique. So the song, all right, we gotta shut it so it doesn't do that anymore. Anyway, it's a very popular song. Pop music. Pops. That's why they call it that. All right. This album now takes a different direction. It kind of gets into the metaphysical. It kind of gets into the astrological, maybe in the new moon sense, because we keep keying into the moon. New moon, blue moon, lunar moon, huh? All of those. The full, yeah, everything. Right, mystical. It's called New Moon Intentions, and to be honest, we go on like this for some months and the next several albums. So if you don't like that kind of thing, we're not there all the time, but it definitely causes what are some of the underpinnings of the metaphysics of the thing that we're doing, because it has to go somewhere, right? And where are we going to go? We're stuck in a box, essentially, when we think about it. And in our minds, all of us stuck in a box in our minds. Now, some of us realize the box is a cage and are smart enough to reach through the bars and maybe find a way to open the door, because every cage should have a door, and if it doesn't, at least you can chew your arm off. I don't know what. So, Barry Schmaltz hanging out, talking about the album. Barry Schmaltz presents Guy Tromboni's Unmixed Masters, because he has a lot of unmixed material, because he's a composer. It's very deep stuff, and he runs the show. If we give him control of the situation for a while there, that's why I stick his name in there, because, you know, he really made it happen for these guys. Those sidemen, they like him. Anyway, right off, we're about for the quest for excellence, trying to get excellent. All the most excellent gigs. Not just all the gigs like in Barry's band, and this time we thought about it. Now we realize Downbeat sums it up, and he says, hey, we should be going for the excellent gigs, only those. And it's like, hey, you know, that's not bad. And in fact, we're gonna do that. So let's set the intention to do that. And that's how the album starts off. Okay? Not bad. So, I can't see anymore. All right, now we get into some very interesting territory. I perform the very lovely and beautiful song, Don't Rush Me, Don't Cramp Me. Hats off to that song in particular for its excellence and greatness. And our impromptu performance thereof, because it was truly excellent. We're on a quest for excellence on this album. So the whole thing had a concept behind the concept, if you get where I'm coming from with that. And if you're sticking with me, I'm sure you do. So we're on the same page. It's going to be great. That mirror should be under there. I just realized something. I had an insight just now. Hold on, because I have to act on it in the moment. Because John Cage says yes. You don't know what that means. There we go. Now we got more light. There. A little more like. Don't rush me. Don't cramp me. And I should have brought along my black tourmaline to illustrate the power of that concept. Don't rush me, don't cramp me, don't rush me, don't crush me, don't rush me, don't crowd me, don't rush me, don't give me space. And that's what the black tourmaline does for you. If you use it correctly, oh, that's bad. All right, this is very unhealthy, these electronic things. I'm talking to you, so I got to make a point. But it's like, ooh, don't put it down where your nethers are. They're no good for you. Ooh, that's way onto that. Little pipe, too. Give me a little courage, Mother. Mother Courage by Bertolt Brecht. Magical play, all about the type of thing we do here, but not at all on the same subject at all. But the way that they function with the wheelbarrow, that's how the pipe works. The whole universe is like that, too. He's in time and space. Don't rush me, don't cry. I love this song. That's why we're taking a little extra time to appreciate, to enjoy how it goes. Because how else would you appreciate and enjoy a song if not for how it went? Am I not? Don't rush me, don't cramp me. I love how I sing this song. Where else? And space. All right, but we got to move on, right? Because we got no time. I always say we don't have time. And you know what? This song reminds me that's not true. I'll punch you in the face. If you rush me, you cramp me. You know, this puts me in mind of another thing. Is what's my rush? Me. Barry Schmaltz. You know what my rush is? I'm afraid you'll get bored and leave. And then we got nothing. So I'm being very conscious of you, the viewer. Oh, this is so great. I love this. All right, and I'm moving on. Moving on, we have a conversation about the sound quality of the recording. We're very self-aware in the studio. All right, they have a lot of testing with the hiss. Oh, then you got guys, masters, and there are, I don't know, 5 of them on this? There are 3 up in a row here. Yeah, because you got to get them out of the way real quick because they're hard to listen to sometimes. You're in the jungle? I don't know. The headhunters are coming after you? Now, that's a terrible stereotype. I take that back. No. Besides, who's got the violin? Yeah, actually, it's not so bad. It's sort of mysterioso. That's all this stuff is like. It's sort of experimental, mysterioso, kind of mood music. Yeah, you got to appreciate it on that level. All of that stuff. I don't have the patience to do more than talk about it. The stuff that appeals to me is more emotional. Although this, I suppose, is emotional. It evokes a feeling of unease, of disquiet. You know, it's not the emotion I wish to evoke in myself. So why are we playing it? Who would listen to it? Who would record a thing and then not want to listen back to the thing they recorded because of the way it made them feel? Huh? Did you think about that? Think about it. All right. We're running out of time. Hold on. That's what it is. In this world, you got to worry about time because there's time. There's no time. Time is not money, and there's no time. Oh, this is a beautiful song. It's called Nobody Heard That One. Why? Because everybody left the room, and then they played this to an empty room. Oh, this is just so freaking lovely. You've got your bass. I've been holding this with the speaker in the wrong direction the whole time. I wonder how that's going. Oh, yeah, let's just sort of groove on that for a little bit there. My head's up, my head's down. I cannot tell the camera angle. All right, this is bad for my head. By the way, it really hurts my head to do that. Oh, all right. Anyway, this is a great song. I don't know what's going on here. All right, I've lost myself. Anyway, a beautiful song about halfway through called Nobody Heard That One. Moving on, we have no time. Hold it on. Oh, yeah, this is pretty good. It's called Like Drops in a Leaky Bucket. It's a fanciful title for a song. And it kind of evokes that sense, like drops in a leaky bucket. So I don't know how much water that fills up. It's for like the perpetual futility, perhaps, of recording music like this in the first place. I don't know what the interpretation is for that one. But it still evokes that sense of irresolution within. Anyway, I don't care for all. I can't figure it out. That's the thing. It's like if it's not clear to me, it's not clear. I can't talk about. But they asked me to come and talk, so I'm talking about all these albums, which I'm really enjoying doing here for this. This is great. All right, this is moments and customs, manners and customs. Another guy thing. All right, he got a didgeridoo. I say didgeridoo to that. All right. This comes to the end of the album, in which we do like 3 different versions of the same song. This is a new shtick we've got. We used to do like 2 different versions of the same song. We still do encores, but sometimes we do like alternate takes. Like I think this is the instrumental version. Why can't songs have a ride out? Very good question. Why can't songs just be pretty anymore is the real question. And that's what we postulate on this particular album. Why are songs so not so pretty anymore? Why can't they just be pretty? So we do some pretty, poignant songs, huh? All right. Yeah, this is when I don't mind those guys. They actually contribute something meaningful to the situation because they're doing vamps. When they do the vamps, then they're good. When they're all over with the concept, I don't know what they're thinking. But the vamps are good because it's like this to that, back and forth, tensions and releases of the universe. It soothes you, it draws you, it evokes, it gives the emotion. That's nice, that's nice, that's nice. So you like that. You should listen to that. It's worth it. It's good. All right, moving on. All right, then I come back. All right. Oh, crap. This is when we get really metaphysical.
Now, all of you will play on this next
He leads this. Remember, it's his album, and he's sort of this deep composer guy, Tromboni. That's why he's also so disassociated with everything we've done. That's why he smokes so much, because he's really deep. All right, never mind that. All right. What we do is we go into the underworld. We do a transformative meditation, and we actually connect with our shadow, and we lose ourselves to the ethereal. I don't remember what it was. I had an altered state of consciousness. They start using those percussion instruments right there. Very deep. Anyway, you'll love it. Then we come right back to why can't songs just be pretty anymore after we get into the underworld, because, you know, we're really trying to answer that question. That's why we went there, to find out. I guess, I don't remember. Right. Oh, yeah, you know, Guy Tromboni's a nice guy. He gives those 4 guys the lead on this album, and they come up with the song, Why Can't Songs Just Be Pretty Anymore? So that's actually their song. That's what happens. I left the room, I forgot. You know why? Because they asked me to come back and finish it, because I always do. Because I'm really good at that. Yeah. And I did my version of it. Why can't songs just be pretty anymore? And let me tell you, it was pretty. It was pretty good, is what it was. Huh? Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to spoil it for you because it was great. And let it ride out a little. Because we do ask, why can't songs have a ride out? All right. Anyway, it's recommended that you listen to at least most of this album, because much of it is very, very good. Some of it is questionable unless you want to have your emotions pulled in different directions for no reason. That's what this does, sort of. But in the end, it's very satisfying. Leaves you sort of sailing on the seas of goodbye, and everybody says, oh, gee, that was great. You know, they forget all the crap along the way. So, no problem there, because if you missed any of anything that I just said, or any of the other things that I said, the beauty of this kind of lifestyle on the internet, as they say, is that you can click on it again and go back to the parts you missed and hear me over and over again talking to you, the viewer whom I love, because you keep coming back. All right. Barry Schmaltz. You are also with Barry Schmaltz at barryschmaltz.com.